This is an insane story, ladies and gentlemen. This is what gives us nurses nightmares for going into work the next day. So there's a patient that bit off a nurse's ear in Washington, in a hospital in Washington. This is insane. I did an interview with a nurse that I am going to drop this Sunday. Please check it out, Everyday Hero Show. That we talk all about workplace violence. It's an absolutely phenomenal interview. And when I saw the story, I said, I have to report on this because we just had a conversation about this. So a patient at Washington State's largest psychiatric hospital vaulted over the nurse's station, knocked a nurse onto the floor, choked her, and bit off her ear. Tyson style. Mike Tyson style. Lady, oh God, you guys, I can't imagine this happening, right? As a nursing student, I always wanted to go into psych. I always wanted to, I love psych patients, but this shit scares the living shit out of me. Last week, I did a story of a nurse in just a regular med surg floor where a patient went ape shit. I did stories in the past of nurses in the ED that get punched and get their boobs grabbed and asses spanked all day, every day. But this shit, I mean, like, I don't understand. You know, you go to a hospital, it's a psych patient, you know, that's a very different, obviously they have mental disorder and that's something that we need to take care of. That's the underlying issue. But nurses, just for you out there, you guys are brave, you guys are superstars, because this shit, being a nurse ain't safe. It ain't safe. You got to take care of yourself, ladies. And according to the story, it's just, there's nothing she could have done, okay? I don't know any more details because they didn't put any more details out there. In fact, a spokesperson from the facility actually sent out a mass email to the rest of the staff at the hospital saying that the nurse was in the hospital, but they didn't say how she was doing. And this was from last week. I got the story last week. Like I said, I was sick. I'm reporting today. This wasn't the first occasion at this hospital in Washington. The troubled 850-plus bed facility in Lakewood, Washington, recently lost its accreditation and federal funds from Center for Medicare and Medicaid Services due to repeated health and safety violations. That's insane. So there's an actual problem, right? That's an actual problem. Like, you have no idea how much nurses want the best for these patients, right? But this is the kind of shit that make healthcare providers at large, and I'm not just saying nurses because it's not just nurses at the hospital, but healthcare workers at large take a step back and say, we need to do something about these patients. I can't be coming into work with my ear getting threatened physically of physical harm, being afraid to go to work. That can't be a functional place to work, right? It just can't be. And like I said, because it's a psychiatric hospital, it's hard. These are it's just super hard. And I can go on for years about what you should do, what you could have done. It depends on the patient. It is very individual. But please check out the interview that I'm going to drop this Sunday because we go into the details. We really do go into very specifics, into specific situations just like this when you have patients with psych issues, when you have elderly patients with dementia, when you have patients that are inebriated. All of these things we talk about, and it's beautiful. So go check it out. I just wanted to put that out there. Nurses, you guys are superstars. If you've ever dealt with any violence or abuse at work, you guys are the toughest cookies out there, right? Nurses rock, ladies and gentlemen. Nurses, the things we do for you patients. The things we do for you patients. God damn it. Thank you guys so much for watching. I really do appreciate this. If you guys were informed or educated in any way, shape, or form by these stories, please hit that like button. If you liked my presentation of the news, I really suggest you subscribe and hit the notification bell so you know every time Q the Nurse drops some hot, fresh press news. Thank you. Catch you next week. Deuces.